Good morning, guys. We are a little ways from home and got a lot going on this morning. Let me get you caught up to speed. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're not man behind the scenes.
Much better than man behind the scenes.
And we're not in Derby no more.
No, we ain't.
No, we ain't. All right. We are about 3 hours from home, about 3 hours north, if you guys are wondering. This is the basement we dug on this house. I guess 2 years ago, we were up here and dug this basement. Last year, we came up and put the septic in. I did not record any of putting the septic in, but we are back. They've got the house almost completed. The homeowner's been building this himself. It looks absolutely awesome. ICF house. Looks good. We are going to do some of the backfilling around and try to get their yard finished up here before winter fully sets in. So we got some rock here to waterproof, or rock to put around the foundation. We got 3 trees over here we need to take down so they can get access into their garage. And we're gonna go down over the hill, get a borrow pit set up, and get some dirt. Let's do it. All right, we are back in the 120 this morning. If I had to guess, we probably got about 20 loads of dirt to haul. So we got the 120, the 240, and the back dump truck up here. It made sense to bring the 120 up here because, like I said, we're 3 hours from home. I can bring the 120 and the 240 on one load, and we hauled some rock in with the dump truck when we came. So it might take us a little bit longer to load trucks, but in the big scheme of things, it's going to save us time on trucking and mobility. Long story short, it's the old bigger's not always better scenario. I'm just glad it's drying up. It looks like the Mac's going to run pretty good on this ground. We're getting pretty late in the season where it gets wet, and that's when we get in trouble hauling dirt with that Mac. So I think we're going to be all right. We're going to get these 3 trees popped out here real quick. Been ripping out trees with the 210 the last week down there on the abandoned farm projects. A little bit different hopping back in this thing. But we'll make her happen, folks. All right, let me get these loosened up. We'll shove them over. Let's get this started off on the right foot and not drop a tree on the house.
I think we're good.
I prefer I know I'm good, Chris. Not I think I'm good.
We're good.
I think that's the only one tall enough to reach the house. Hopefully it goes that way. All right, here we go.
Sorry. And one.
Trees come down pretty easy. That's a good sign. Get this last one out of the way. Chris is up there. I got like a little bit of a drainage ditch across that driveway, trying to get it filled in so we don't have to keep hopping it with the truck all day long. Next thing we need to do is go down here and get our borrow pit. Oh, I stepped on over there. Come on. Like a dog with a bone, can't quite get through the trees. There we go. Get our borrow pit set up, and I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we dug a test hole down there. We were up here doing the septic to make sure we had some decent dirt down there. I know where we need to go to, but knowing it's there, getting it, and loading it, and hauling it, and kind of get spoiled with Bubba Dump hauling in pretty much any conditions. We're back old school with the dump truck. We got to make sure we can get it set up. We get the truck in and out of here. This truck's not quite as nimble as the old C8500 was, so long story short, let's go see if we can make it happen. Here's what's going to kind of be the plan of attack. You guys can see the house sitting right up there on the hill. We got an old logging road that comes down. We busted this out a little bit of room here. Hopefully we get that truck down here and loop around. We ain't got to haul, I'm estimating about 20 loads, so we ain't got to haul a whole lot. When you haul enough, we need to get it set up as good as possible. This area right here is going to be our, I guess you can call it, borrow pit area. You guys get down here a little bit farther, it drops off really quick. So what our goal is going to be is just to kind of notch back into the bank and steal as much of this knoll right here as we can. A couple quick little test holes seem to prove out that it looks like it's going to be some pretty good dirt. So Chris is getting that little bit of stuff skimmed off the top, so we don't end up with a bunch of trash up in our topsoil we're trying to finish later. Hopefully we can make something out of this. All right, Chris is backing down the hill. Let's go down here and get set up. This is probably going to dictate how our whole day is going to go, is how well we can get it out of here with a load of dirt. Hopefully easy peasy. First scoop in the truck. Load it down, gently. Not the most ideal loading scenario, but we'll make it work. I make these first couple loads pretty light. There's no need to get too carried away with what we're hauling up there. This thing may not scoop as much dirt at a time, but it is way faster. 210. Overall slower, but she's still getting the job done, boys. All right, we get a decent little load on Chris. We'll see how well we get out of here. All right, got a pretty decent load on him here. Hopefully we get like I said, the old Max no Bubba Dump. Hopefully we get it out of here all right. Ground's holding up pretty good so far. Question will be, what's it look like after 20 loads? Back a little more. Come on back. Come on back. Oh, there's double right there. Pretty decent load on her. Has more dirt on there than I thought. Perfect. Well, they just all go that smooth, it'll be in good shape. I'm gonna do a little bit of tree trimming here. We'll end up like a Captain Cleveland and take out a mirror on the truck. Limbs on this tree, and that next tree up there is actually leaning just enough. Combination of the truck leaning one way and the tree leaning the other way. Comes really close to catching the mirror. That way, hopefully, once we get this done, we can make some time. Get a few loads up there. At least the weather's cooperating. Alright, that should make it a lot easier on Chris getting in and out of here. Not have to worry about taking beers with the tarp on the truck. Then I'll just back into the tree. Talk to you guys. Hopefully that'll improve cycle times. And should make it to where he just makes a loop down here. We don't have to back all the way down. Alright. We get looped around here. Do their load. That's the worst is backing an excavator through trees. Looped around here, get their load on them, and start knocking out some loads. That's what we need to do to get this done. Alright, I believe this is actually load number 8. We're actually low. I had a few phone calls and emails I had to catch up on, so I apologize I didn't get any of them. 5, so that means it's number 6. I was wrong. Wishful thinking, I guess. But the main thing is, all in all, it's been going pretty smooth so far. We'll get this truck loaded out and I'll let you guys ride along with Christopher around. Got a great big stump right here. I'm kind of trying to dig around and dig out at the same time. trip. I believe that was load number 6. I'm horrible at keeping track. We'll let Chris keep track. He's much better at that. I got dug all the way around this stump. A big old white oak stump, I believe. I'm hoping. A little bit of luck, the old 120. Pop it right out of there. Don't hold your breath. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Now we got her out. The question is, what we got to do with her? That's a big old stump. Well, we get some dirt knocked off of her. I think we'll be able to handle it. See if we can get her up out of there. Come on, 120, don't let me down. Well, it's helpful to get underneath it. There we go. There we go, look at that. Perfect. All right, let's get him loaded. we do officially have 8 loads up here now. Chris is going to go down, work on hauling some more up. I'm going to hop on the 240 and start kind of getting this worked in towards the house. What we want to do is keep a little bit of gravel along the house, especially down there where the basement's at. That way that water's always got a path to get in and out of there. And if this dirt expands and contracts, it kind of protects that waterproofing and the wall of the house a little bit. So it's going good. Let's just hope it keeps going that way. Man, it is an absolutely gorgeous day. The homeowner's got a little D4 dozer over there he said we can use. We might use it here sooner rather than later, but we'll use this skid steer up close. I want to kind of keep an eye on what's going down there next to the house. I don't want any surprises. Eventually we'll probably switch over to the dozer. It's been a while since I ran this thing through the dirt. Makes a few more rattles and a few more noises than the new Hyundai does. Still works good. It's just not near as quiet. If I didn't rock down the straight line. This will kind of be the process. We're going to dump a little bit of rock up there. Come back, dump a little bit of dirt up there. Keep working our way back and forth, keep a decent little amount of rock up along that wall. Give you guys a little bit of the system we're going for here. I want to make sure I get good rock around that pipe. I want to get rock up to about right here. This is what we're supposed to be filling. Come around the corner and see, pretty much got it rightly, nicely level all the way around there. Protect that foundation good. You got to remember there's a basement down here and former drain down there, so that'll allow all that water to get down to that basement former drain out there so we don't hold water around here. Then eventually all this will be sloped away from the house, which should help our cause as well. Chris is about ready to cover me up with dirt, so I'm gonna hammer down here for a minute and try to get this done. All right, guys, this is going exceptionally well here across the front of the house. They got a few foundation piers here where some steps are going to go. I'm going to try to backfill that all with gravel, so they set those steps on there. I got a little bit of extra compaction going on. This here is pretty much all up to grade. I'm going to leave that rock exposed for just a little bit. That way we kind of know where our final grade is. Luckily, we got the mortar lines in the brick there to really show us what's going on. Chris, been kicking butt hauling dirt. Truck's doing absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. He's got several loads over here on this side of the house. Oh, just about got dumped on. Guess he's got the root hanging up here for good luck. Check out the poles he used. This guy's a lineman. He used utility poles for his back porch. Pretty doggone cool. So anyways, all right. Back up here around on the other side. Now we were up here a while back and put the septic in. You can see the sewer line kind of come out and is exposed there for a while. We need to be able to get trucks back down around here, as we need to get this side here filled in. I'm gonna hop on his little dozer, kind of push a nice little bridge across this pipe so we get it protected real well. That way Chris can start getting several loads of dirt down that side of the house. See if we can figure out how to make this thing go. It's been a while since ran one of these old girls. It's like riding a bike, right? Oh yeah, sounds good. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the seat's got major recline mode. Little dozer honestly don't run too horrible. I almost bought a D4H before I bought the D4G I got. I would have been happy with that dozer, but the dozer we got is much nicer and much more nimble. But that one there is definitely a pretty good little machine. It's just a totally different mindset. You guys that operate dozers know what I'm talking about. So All right, we got a decent little road in over there for Chris, so he can start getting dirt in and around on that side of the house. Well, he's waiting on me to do the strategic work, getting this rock around the front side. Kind of keep an eye on this as Chris goes across it, make sure we don't see anything move or see anything goofy going on. I don't know if you can see me in your mirror, but stop about me. Somebody forgot to latch the tailgate. Rookie.
Okay, on the job.
This is what I do to get a shot for you guys.
Most smart people get out of the way.
You can't get the perfect shot if I'm out of the way. All right, I think that's gonna work. A little more, a little more, a little more. That'll work right there. No load. How many is this?
It could be 15.
15, eh?
15 and 16. I'm not probably off one. But when I'm loading them, you know, you're always bringing one.
So it looks like you only got the left side loaded. Home Max are doing pretty good. Honestly, we've owned that truck almost a year. Having Bubba around, this is the first time we've really had to use it in this style situation. Really helps ground conditions. Whoa, you guys are dirty. Really helps the ground conditions are ideal, but it's doing good. Man, that wind's whipping. All right, I'm back to that. We're getting real close to having this front side up to elevation. That rock just a little bit higher there. Take the old boot rake and get her right where she needs to be. We got rock back in that corner. Glad I taped that off. I didn't notice it until after I backfilled it, but that pipe's a little bit on the crooked side. I might try to take that back up and fix it. I don't think I pushed it over. I think it was like that to start with, but either way, sure would look a lot better if it was straight. least what I'm thinking. So here's what my thought process is. I'm gonna go around here. I got this last little bit to do on the front side, and pretty much everything up to the house is super crucial. Will be done as far as the rock, proper backfill the pipe, proper rock up against the house, making sure we don't have no big holes in the waterproofing. Then we'll get 6, 7, 8 loads just dumped out here, and we'll kind of take the dozer, make sure we got a good slope going away from the house. Long story short, I'm gonna work this away from the house, the skid steer width or whatever, and we'll run that dozer back and forth and make sure she's happening. So let me finish working some dirt around here. We're probably gonna go back to hauling dirt. And oh man, I don't want to jinx it, but things are clicking along quite nicely. You guys see over here, Chris has got a whole bunch of dirt stockpiled over here. I need to get busted out, but I was too busy working on this. Pretty much everything right along the house is up to grade or really close to it. That's our pad for our rock, or for our steps we were talking about earlier. And I got this side over here relatively close as well, down through here. Got rock up through there. I need to bring a little bit of dirt down through there. Long story short, what I think I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to hop on the dozer with the 6-way blade. Now that I got that rock and everything along the house situated the way I want it and feel comfortable about it, we're going to kind of do a little bit of contouring here and see what it looks like. And I think we're going to need 3 or 4 more loads out here yet to kind of get this all to feather in. And we're obviously still going to need a few more loads over there. He's loading the 30th load right now, so we've been hammering them out pretty good, and everything's coming together. Long story short, it's getting dark, it's getting late. We're gonna have to go into time-lapse mode here, see what we can do. Like the reclining seat, it's super comfortable, I promise. I'm not complaining though, because he's letting us use it. He's letting us use it, keeps us from holding it up here, ultimately saves him money. The plan's working. The plan's working. All right, enough rambling. Let's do something. Oh yeah, listen to the power. Guys, it's going to get dark on us and we're going to have to call it quits, but everything is looking absolutely awesome, man. We got a nice little slope coming away from the house. Everything's going to tie in out here just the way we need to. Chris is going to try to get 1 or 2 more loads up here. This is going to be tomorrow's project, to try to get this whole parking area built up right here, so whenever they access their house, they can get in and out of the garage, get this power rag, and then hopefully, a little bit of luck, we'll get the heck out of here and head back home. But the truck has been doing absolutely awesome. I think that's the 37th load he's dumped up here. So all in all, it's been a pretty successful day. Me and this old guy here is getting along fairly decent. All smiles here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, big old thumbs up. Want to make sure you don't miss out on what's coming up next. Consider subscribing. We'll catch you on the next one. Later, guys.